So this isn't the main stage, but you know we'll do here. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nick. I'm the software. Well, first, let me know when we're rolling on the camera if you want to record it. Perfect. Great. My name is Nick. I'm the software integration engineer here at Wyre, and I'm going to be talking about Wyre and why it's beneficial to you as a developer, why you would use it, and the ways you would use our products here at Wyre. So who here, who is not employed by Wyre, has, which limits the audience down to about 50%, has heard of Wyre before? Yes, 100%. Okay, who? Yes. Who here has used Wyre before? 25%. For those on camera, we've got 4 people here. Not that many people. 25% is great. So let me ask you this. What have you used it for?
Try the API.
Okay.
Test it out.
Cool. So nothing in production, though?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Well, what did you test out in the, if you don't mind me asking, what did you?
For on-ramps
Okay.
to facilitate cross-border payments
Cool.
from US to Latin America.
It's a great use case. And why did you choose, or why did you look into to Wyre? Because that case, obviously. So I guess my next question is, what stopped you from actually putting it into production?
On-ramps are super hot.
Yeah. Yes, true story. Okay. Okay. Enough of me heckling the audience. So.
Everybody said you should talk to Wyre.
Perfect. Okay. Well, now that we've, yes, more people, come on in. Great. So now that you know about Wyre, so what we do, I'll read here, promote financial innovation by offering entrepreneurs compliant ports in our regulated fiat world. So what that really means is we do the compliance, we do the on-ramp. We've built basically the trade engine for transfers, cross-border payments, all the relationships with the banks. We do all the stuff that really developers don't want to think about. We do that for you, so then you can focus on building products. So we take care of the banking and regulations. You build products so that users can then on-ramp from fiat to crypto, go from there. Feel free to interact too, since this is really small, private crowds. Feel free to, if you have any questions, ask them at any time, or if whatever's the case, feel free to ask. For those that just came in the audience, my name's Nick. I'm the integration engineer here at Wyre, and thanks for having me here. So once again, fintech's hard. You guys don't want to spend the time actually doing the compliance, doing the onboarding, doing all the necessary back work that we've spent the past 5 years doing. You want to focus on building your products. You want to basically focus on bringing more users into the space to get on your platform and to do the things that you want them to do on your platform. Onboard them, convert fiat to crypto in under 48 seconds. That's our fastest records. If you want to try to break that, the hackathon, go for it. Might give you some prize money. So the main thing here for Wyre, what you really want to take away is it's really 2 products, right? We've got our widget and then our API. And then within those 2 products, really think about 3 things here. Thinking about accounts, payments, and transfers. At a core, that's what Wyre does. All right, so again, what do we do? Perfect. Awesome. 1 out of the 8 people. Got it. Accounts, payments, transfers. Perfect. So that's on a high level what our product does in order to go from fiat to crypto. That's all you remember from this presentation today, and you go back and do the hackathon and connect with our widget or API, accounts, payments, transfers. Okay, so in accounts, basically you create accounts, right? Your user accounts, they go through a process, KYC, AML. The payments, you add either debit cards, banks, and then transferring from fiat to crypto. What I want to focus here today on the widget. So if you are using Wyre, bringing Wyre, integrating with Wyre into your application, the fastest and quickest way to go from 0 to, I want to say, Fiat to crypto, or 0 to CryptoKitties, or NFT tokens, or ERC20 tokens using Wyre is through the debit card feature on the widget. What that means is that you have, as my product manager says, faster payments, faster onboarding, better user experience for your users, so that way your users come on, upload or put in a bank information or their debit card information and be able to buy whatever crypto they want and go from there and continue on your platform. Does that make sense for everyone? Yep. Questions so far?
Is this web only, or if you were building like a native mobile app, is there a way to integrate this widget?
So
Swift SDK, people have got Swift implementations, React Native, that kind of stuff.
yep, for context, our CEO, Mike here.
You guys, right?
Yes.
It's on
It's it.
OpenSea, it's on Ambo, it's on Edge Wallet, Red Wallet.
Nuo just had a big launch. They used our debit card feature, so it's pretty nice. Again, what were the 3 things here to remember? A plus. All right. Let's remember his name. Give him some die for prize points. This is where I can go into the demo here. But I mean, as you can see here, it's really, I mean, I'll play the video. It's really simple. They put in their upload information, right? User inputs. That was the accounts part. Phone, for the demo purposes, just put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The phone gets auto-approved. For the debit card, or for the, I know it's going fast, but for the email, you have to put a valid email address, which will then send you the confirmation. You confirm it. And then when going through the process, again, we'll go through it here. What part is this, guys? Hey, all right, accounts. Great. Then payments, and then everything, all the dummy data. This is all the dummy data here. Is provided in the docs. In order to use our test environment with a debit card, you just look at the docs, reference the API, read through there. You're going to have to put the credit card number. There's a specific credit card and expiration date. There's a specific billing address you have to put in there to go through the flow, transact, and go from there. Does that make sense? Cool. Sweet. And then, again, our second type of product here is the API. So with the debit card and the widget, we provide the UX, UI experience, so you can then go from, US dollars to DAI or to ETH in less than 48 seconds. But if you had the use case of wanting to create your own user experience and customize UI or other features that required you to do payouts or cross-border payments, you use the API, like in your case, in your example you had earlier. So think about the API. Not sure, don't want to confuse you too much, but reading through the docs, again, accounts, payments, transfers, and there's a Postman collection that you can use to get more familiar with the API. So who here has used Postman before? Cool. Some people use Postman. Super simple. I'm going to go ahead and show you the presentation right now on the Postman. Give me a second. Okay, so I've got an overview. We've got an overview here of our buckets, again, accounts, payments, transfers, and then there's one other bucket, extra credit for subscribing to webhooks, if you want to go that route. You can do, without getting too much in the weeds with our API endpoint, who here is planning on using the API for this hackathon? Sweet, okay. if you do use it, know that there are 2 types of authentication mechanisms, and feel free to ping us on Discord if you have any questions. But basically, this is the quickest and easiest way to use it is through Postman. There are different endpoints here. So if I want to get my account, I just click on Get Account, Send. It's going to send back my account information. All the information is in the docs. Just go ahead and have a read. You're going to have to put, well, I'm not going to open up that because it's going to show you my secret key and it's recorded. So that was a quick one. That was a close one. Then create an account. Again, you would have to populate your own environment in Postman, and then just click a button, and then you'll see back all the JSON object returned. So that way, if you wanted to build your own UX, UI experience for your users, you have that to play with as an open source tool. Make sense? Sweet. All right. So let's go in here. If I wanted to create a transfer, cool. Got transfer information, have my endpoints, create the transfer. Bam. Comes back, unconfirmed status. You know, don't want to get too much into the weeds. You can then here go into, even though I am, confirming the transfer, boom, hit the endpoint, confirm the transfer, goes into pending status, get transfer, boom, gets it, it's completed. Super simple, transfers, fiat to crypto, under 48 seconds, very simple. And that's really about it. I know it was short, and I didn't know how much in detail that you guys wanted me to go into, but feel free, if you have any questions, go to Discord. There's the Discord channel. There's our API documentation for the camera. There are our prizes, so if you want to prize money, pretty good size prize, a little under $3,000 in a few different tokens, DAI and ZeroX tokens for our joint partnerships here, ourselves, ZeroX and Fordmatic. And basically, hint, hint, we're going to give most, or at least we'll heavily prefer people who build for the debit card widget that I showed earlier. There's a specific parameter that you pass in when initializing the debit card. That's a destination address that you then send the ETH to or your crypto to. We are going to focus on giving some of the prize money away to anyone who wants to come in and build a forward function or a smart contract that then replicates that wallet address with another address for a forward function or a smart contract address. So if you wanted to do any cool things with that type of implementation, that's something that we're looking into. So, and that's it. So we've got there's our URLs for the Postman, our API. Again, use our test account and test URL instead of production. And feel free, if you run into any questions, I'm here at the booth. Feel free to ping us on Discord. And yeah, I've got some time for questions.
You said create a smart contract with a forward function?
Yes. Yep. We've also, yep. So, yep, that's it. All right, again, quiz time. What are the 3 things? Say it again.
Payments, accounts, transfer.
Perfect. Awesome. And that's about it. You guys have fun, focus on building. I'll be here if you have any other questions.